Hello my friends, it's Bella. Welcome to Beauty on a Budget and Empties time. Now, do you remember the last Empties I did? I was still locked down south in Kent from our friend's house. And I said to you at the time, I don't seem to have many Empties here that I do as when I go home. Well, ain't that the truth? My Empties today, I'll go through quite quickly. Please remember, some of these were here before I actually went to Kent. So some of them are pre-going away and some are since. So I haven't got all this lot in a couple of weeks, although I probably could do that. So we're going to go through quickly, one thing at a time. I'm going to say yes or no, because a lot of the things you've seen before. But I'll try and do makeup first and, you know, skincare and shower things and so forth. But I'll go through them nice and quickly. So the first thing is, we've all needed hand sanitizer, haven't we? Hand sanitizer has been such a big thing. So this is the antibacterial one. This is by Astonish, which is quite a big company here in the UK. I think I've got a few bottles of this, and some are still downstairs, but it's something we've all had, isn't it? Hand sanitizer. Been really hard to get hold of as well. I've got to say, I had this particular one in stock before I went away, but I know that even now hand sanitizer is quite difficult to get hold of. Understandably, of course, understandably. I've got a mouthwash. This is the Wisdom one. I wasn't that keen on it. I didn't particularly like the flavour of that one. I tend to like the, which is the one, Listerine type ones, you know, that kind of strong thing, but not too strong. Next thing I have here is some toothpaste by Aquafresh. Very nice. Probably wouldn't rush out to buy it again. I like my cleans. It's alright, you know, cleans your teeth. Next thing, of course, is my Holy Grail Vitamin E Eye Makeup Remover from Superdrug. I've got one on the go and I've got two backups. I love this stuff. I absolutely love it. This is the Senses. I think we used this up before we went away. Because the Avon's been quite hard to get hold of, hasn't it, guys? I mean, obviously it stopped altogether. But the Avon, our Avon man, I've mentioned to you before, they're a lovely couple. It's just started delivering again, but I'm not sure how that's going to work out. I put an order in, but when he brings it, I didn't think to say at the time, but I'm working at the moment only contactless payments. I'm only using the card, so I'm not using any cash. It's just something that Baz and I decided to do, and I think that Avon only take cash, so I'm going to try and get in touch with him and ask him if there's some way that I can put, because I'm sure a lot of people at the moment are not wanting to deal with too much cash. They'd rather deal with, you know, contactless payments. That it's just, you know, this decision me and Baz made. We try to just deal with the cards at the moment. So I don't know, I'm going to get on with Avon. And if anyone from Avon's watching, you've got to, you know, back your ideas up, because we can't keep paying everything with cash. Nobody does that anymore. So that's my words for Avon. This is My Skin. This is Dermacare My Skin from Sainsbury's. It's their take on Sanex. Very nice, almost the same as Sanex, but it's nice. I'd buy that again. Sainsbury's, this is Little One's Baby Talc. I like talc. I don't use lots and lots of it. One of them lasts me months. I just happen to have used it up, but I like talc sometimes to freshen up a bit. This is Baz's Nivea. Obviously used that up. He's had 3,946 of those, so no surprise there. This is Palmolive. That's Milk and Honey Shower Gel. You know I love those, guys. It's a whacking great big one and I really like it. So yes, I buy that again. This I haven't had before and I love it. This is the Vitamin E skincare. I love this, guys. I really like, you know I do, I'm always singing its praises, the vitamin E. This is one, it's a slightly different flavour, this one, but I really, really like it. That's the body lotion. Next time I put a Superdrug order in, I'm going to get another one of these. I really, really like it. Highly recommend it. Lovely. Doesn't make your fit skin feel greasy, sinks in and does the job it's supposed to do. It softens your skin. This is my Holy Grail, which I have all through the summer. It's what I've used for the last umpteen years. It's the summer body in the light. I don't have it in dark. Light to medium. So this one is the L'Oreal Elvive Photo Clear. Baz uses this a lot. You use it before you shampoo and massage it into your scalp. It's more for a healthy scalp really, and where he's got that really short hair, any of you know my Baz, he's got that really short hair, it's just for a really healthy scalp, and he likes that one, so I would buy that again for him. He's got a couple of his Nivens he's used up, you know guys, he loves those ones. This is all since we've been home, because probably what's happened is we brought a little bit of one home with us, and then he would have had a little bit left here before we went down, so that's why we've got so many things. Now I'm trying to get out of making excuses. What is it, all skincare now? Let's see what we'll work our way through. This is the CYO, and it's a bit grubby looking. It's a CYO and it's the mist, the face fix, you know. I don't like it. The CYO is probably, if I had 3 favourite foundations of all time, I would say I've got it on now. I would say the CYO is one of them. I think it's an excellent foundation, but I think the face fix is rubbish. That's just my opinion. I don't like it. It's too drying. The mist is like, you might as well just splash it on your face. It's so unfine. You know when they come out in great big droplets on your face, that's not going to fix it, right? Is it? It's not. So, no, I don't like that one at all. I won't be buying that again. This is the Q10 serum from Lacura. Yeah, I like that. I've used it quite a few times. It's quite nice. It's a Q10 one. I had it in stock. I'd used it up. I wouldn't rush out to buy it again. It's not something I particularly want again. Okay, so as far as setting mists go, this is another story. This is the Catrice. It's lovely, guys. It's a lovely fine mist in it. You can feel it sort of like velvet hitting your face. You know, it's really fine. I love this one. It's the one by Catrice. Does the job. Doesn't make your face dry. I really like it, and I definitely would buy that again. Milani eyeshadow primer. It's good. It's a good one. I mean, everybody and his brother knows of this, don't they? It's so popular, the Milani one. It's good. I wouldn't say I would rush to purchase it again. It's good. It's good, but as it's harder to get Milani in the UK, you have to go to certain places, you know, and fish it out. I like it, but I think the Elf one is just as good, and there's others, the NYX one, there's others that I think are as good, but I liked it, I enjoyed using it. Okay, this is the Moxie Beauty under eye cream. Lasted me quite a while. I like it. I did like it very much. It's the retinol and matrixyl under eye cream. It's nice. I'd buy it again. I don't like it as much as I do the Rock. I wish I could get hold of that here. The Rock under eye retinol cream is the bomb for me, but it's like gold dust over here. But it's good. I like it. I did like it. It's just I was spoilt by that Rock one because I saw so many good results. I loved it. This is an under eye cream. This is the Lift, the one by Boots. Do you remember I bought that a lot by Boots? I really like this range, guys. Am I putting it the right way up? I really, really liked that range by Boots. It's lovely and I would recommend it. This, however, is a cream. I think it's a bit for me, for my skin, I think that, you know, lift is a little bit exaggerating. I like it, I do like it, but it's more on the lines of just keeping it nice and moist. It does keep it nice and moist, whereas the rock one that I was speaking of, that's got results. That's got definite results. This has results, but it keeps the eyes moist. They're not dry, but I don't know about maybe the lift for me is a bit of an exaggeration on my skin anyway. Okay, this is the Essence Prime Studio Mattifying Primer. No, I love Essence, you know I do, guys. I love their mascaras. I think they make the best high street mascaras there are. I absolutely love them. A lot of the Essence things, I think their highlighters are second to none. I love them. I've got a lot of Essence stuff I use every day, you know that. But this, no, guys. Maybe not for my old skin. I think that's what it is. It's a clay mask, but you know, you could go down to your local builders and get something that will probably be equal to this, because to me, just to me, it's much too drying. It is much too drying. No, I will give that a wide berth. If you're young, very greasy, you like clay things, maybe. Okay, my serums are the same all the time, probably every month, this type of thing. This is the hyaluronic acid. That's the vitamin C, but they're balanced. This is the Ordinary's caffeine, and this is the Ordinary's hyaluronic acid. So they're all used up, and they're things just regular basis. They're on a roll-on order. I get them every month, and I don't change. I just love that make. This you've seen me 1,000 times, and I will always sing its praises. If you just want a cream, you know what I was saying about the Boots Lift one, just to give it that extra bit of softness, subtleness to help with the caffeine, I would say I always use caffeine first, and then I always put the cream on second. And I love that one. It's the snake venom one, and I love it. I absolutely love this. I've been using it for ages, and I would say the improvement on my under eyes is definitely 50% down to this. I love it. Right, hand sanitizer. We've all got these everywhere, haven't they, guys? I know that I've got in my back pockets, in my bags. I've got them by the front door. I've got them in the entrance to the kitchen. Everywhere. I've just got hand sanitizer everywhere. I think we all have, haven't we? That's a Carex one, which is good. But, you know, as long as it's a reputable one, I think they're all the same, really. I think now we are just on makeup. Okay, I think we're down to makeup now, guys. This was the Revolution Brow Pencil. I liked it a lot. Obviously, it's all gone. It's got the spoolie one end, the pencil the other. It's the blonde colour, and it's, you know, the angled ones. I liked it. So that's the Revolution one. I definitely will buy that again. So this is the Neutrogena eyeshadow that I was using in place when I can't get hold of my brulee. And I like it. I bought another one in place of the brulee, which is a Revlon one, and I'm not so keen on it. You know, that just basic single shadow, how we all use brulee for our brow bone stark colour. But I did quite like this one. All gone. That was a Neutrogena one. But brulee is still my favourite. Okay, so next I've got a lip liner by Profusion. I use this so much, and I will want to buy this again, and I will have to hunt this out. This is the Profusion one. It's called Charm. I loved it. I loved the consistency of this lip liner. Was gorgeous. I'll definitely find it again. I'll look for it and hunt it down because it's lovely. The Profusion's lip liner. Recommend any colour. Okay, so I've got a few liquid lipsticks. These are not used up. I just don't like them. This is the NYX one, and it's shade 20, and it's a lip lingerie, which was very popular. But I don't like the colour. I don't like the consistency. It makes my lips too dry. Last month I said to you I was going to, because they're so expensive, and I was going to try to get this to work and put different things with it, but I cannot. And this is the Anastasia's liquid lipstick. I don't like it. I've tried a few colours. I don't like it at all. I know it's popular. Okay, this is Revolution one. I don't like this one. Don't like the consistency. Don't like the colour. Doesn't suit me. I keep trying to mix it with, you know, I do try, but I just don't like it. Don't like it at all. This is the Colour Couture lip cream. Not a nice consistency, guys. It looks really opaque, doesn't it? But I don't like this at all. No, I don't like the consistency. I like the colour, but not the consistency. So that's going by the by. And this last thing is a Calvin Klein lipstick. I don't like the colour. Now, I do like the colour. That's not true. I do like the colour. But I've got a lot of definite pink, what I call definite pink lipsticks, that are far better consistency and a better tone for my skin. This one is a little bit too Barbie for me. Just a little bit. It's too light. And it's just a little bit too Barbie for me. So that one will be going. Obviously, we're not passing makeup on at the moment, are we? So, okay, guys, so that was it. That was all my empties. I'm sorry about my hair today and the rest of me. I didn't get up till late. I didn't sleep too good last night. So I didn't get up till late, and so everything was all hustle bustle this morning. So you have to take me as I am today, I'm afraid. I hope you enjoyed my empties. I told you there was a lot. There's always a lot when I'm at home. I don't know why. There's always a lot when I'm at home. And I will see you again Saturday. Please take care of yourselves. And I know we're not on the lockdown we were on, but we've still got to be careful. I see so many people thinking, now that's it, over and done with, I've done, you know, I've done, and it's not that at all, not yet. It's a difficult time. I think in a lot of ways now is more difficult than the actual lockdown, because we had specific, you can't leave the house, you can't, you know, do this, do that. But now it's use your own, you know, intelligence. Use your own sense of responsibility. Well, one person's sense of responsibility isn't the same as another person's, is it? So I think it's more difficult times ahead if we're not careful. And so all be careful. I will see you again Saturday. You take care of yourselves, and thanks for being here, my friends. Bye now. Bye.